internet who might eventually come to like the content and would subscribe. I don't know. I wonder what do I feel like watching? I feel like watching either March Comes in Like a Lion or Violet Evergarden. Anyway, like you'll both have it. Consecutive, like you will have the March Comes in Like a Lion, and after an hour you will be watching on YouTube Violet Evergarden, the reaction of the second episode. I'll start with the March Comes in Like a Lion with the previous episode, like usual. The previous episode, and you know why I said both March Comes in Like a Lion and Violet Evergarden is the fact that we deal with two personalities. Like those two, I feel like we'll get a lesson from the writers of. Now I'll talk only about March Comes in Like a Lion, about how to make a personality, a traumatized personality, like a really deep personality, deep arts of writing. I don't really care about the drawing at this point. And we will get to go through his trauma, and we'll get to know more about him, his past, and he will see whether there will be changes. There will definitely be changes, like that's what keeps the story exciting. And how will they come, and how people were sought to gather around his story, and we add more stories to that. I'm interested about the personality of Re Kiriyama. I'm interested about his talent. I'm interested about whoever got the letter that we should have received in the previous episode. Let's watch this episode. Oh, yeah, that's. I wonder who the fat guy is. And I really don't shame anything. You see, I love the voice actor. That's one of my favorite voice actors. And that's Nobuhiko Okumaru for you. That's... like he just wants to be a friend? Yeah, that's exactly what he did. For Dan. Damn. Like, I would say to whoever gets this voice, they don't really give a shit about anything that happens. So take Nishinoya, take Nizuma Eiji from Bakuman, take Bakugo from Boku no Hero Academia, and the list keeps going on. Whoever gets this voice actor, they don't really give a shit about anything. Like, they're just living free life, and they do whatever the hell they want. That's their character. That's the voice. Yeah? He's not really even close to as good as Kiriyama is. No. He really isn't even close to the level of Kiriyama. For Dan, that should be like, I don't know, but it definitely is something like, it's like me challenging Hikaru Nakamura to a bullet game. Maybe. Who the hell are you? Alright. Yeah, I guess I've told you that in the first episode. My favorite genres are sports and comedy, and I get both of them here. I like it. And with a good protagonist. Oh, so he knows him. Servant? So he's rich! So he's rich! Damn, that's a lot of money. I want to go. I want something like that. That's almost 3 months of vacation. He's actually good.
教えてもいいけど、本当かどうかその辺の判断はどうすんの？まあまあ、そう警戒する。
So maybe he's actually good. He's not me compared to Hikaru. He's actually did it.
ほら、心の準備ってのがあるじゃんか。なんで僕があんたの心の準備手伝わなきゃなんないんすか。意味わかんないんすけど。お、桐山。
That's even some more work. That's even some more work. Down along the river.
千駄ヶ谷までなら地下鉄で1本だけど、対局の日は
Right?
川を見ながら向かいたくて JR の駅まで歩いていく。いろんな橋を渡りながら。妙に落ち着くのは小さい頃川に囲まれた町に住んでいたせいかもしれない。もうかすかにしか覚えていないけど、プロ棋士の生活は対局が年30から40局くらい。
Wow, that's a lot. Or that's maybe not a lot. So how many games are those? 40? That's really not that much. Compared to chess players, like they play more. Like they might play 12 games in a tournament that takes about, let's say, 20 days, 4 days of rest or something like that. And there are players that play often in tournaments, but you know, if he's really that good, which you know, he's something like Hikaru or something like Magnus Carlsen, oh, 40 is understood. Are there timestamps in shogi as well? Are there timestamps? There are 80 matches a year. That's understandable as well.
NHK 杯の予選。テレビ局主催のこのトーナメントは予選を突破し、決勝トーナメントに出場できれば NHK 杯という。その名の通り。
Wow. And by the way, I really love when characters, you know, tell about themselves. Like you hear them narrating the story, they're telling about how they feel and how they see the world and how they think, and I really like that. Look at this guy. How old is he? How old is he? Oh, rank C2 year. He said a rank. I'm sorry, but I did not read all of it. I'll go back. Hisa Matsumoto. 5th dan, alright? So he's better than the fat guy we got in the start. I'll call him chubby since some of you might be offended. I'm just joking, like. Huh? So he just lost. That's creepy more than scary. And it will be a stupid word. We're getting introduced to a lot of characters. I'm sure they will be important in the next episodes. 6th dan? And what are those dans? Never attends volleyball club? Almost never. Oh, that. And 80s Kendo club? Almost never attends. Lose, shut up. Just like that, he lost. Maybe. Oh, let's think. I don't really have anything to think of.
聞かれて。
That was the bait. I like the OST, even though I understand nothing. And it's about the writings on the pieces that I will get a lesson after I finish this episode. Like, I will just go through it, not understanding anything. But the next episode, I will go through it. Well, General? Like, it was not expected that he would beat Kiriyama anyway.
NHK は日本全国どこでも映るもんな。小さかった頃の一茶に初めて将棋を教えてくれたのがじいちゃんだったんだよ。
Oh.
なあ、元気出せよ。
But still, I would win. I don't really care. I will win.
桐山がおごってくれるってさ。あかりさんに会いたくね。あかりさん。あかりすまま。
なんで僕がおごり？
いいのいいの。子供が金持って。
Akari-san is the one from the previous episode.
酒がダメでもジュースがあるさ。フルーツもね、高いけどね。いっちゃんが元気ないと将棋会館が暗くなっちゃうんだよ。
Or not? This is. Oh, so I understand why his. Yeah, it's understandable. Alright. Because so the fruits are cool. Are done well.
全然違う人みたいだ。もしかして本当に違う人だったりして。
はい、桐山くんはオレンジジュースね。
Thank you. Like, you can hear Smith. You can hear them talking in the background. Again. Huh?
この間はお菓子包むの手伝ってくれてありがとね。
いや、すみません。やっぱり同じ人でした。
Oh, yeah, so. Damn! She really is the mother from the previous episode.
すごいな。
She really is. Is that how she looks at work?
今日は飲むぞ。桐山君、覚悟しとけよ。お財布の方の。
Damn, that will get him done.
こんなに楽しい先輩たちと一緒で無理に飲ませたりしないし、明るくていいお酒だわ。
もちろん
Yeah.
です。僕はそんなことしません。無理に飲ませたり。
And what's their relationship, him and her, Kiriyama and her?
ここ銀座なんですけど。
Don't say, I don't know that.
桐山くんが潰れるまで無理やり飲ませて、そのまま店の前に置き去りにするような。
Is that something about her past? Is that something about her past? Oh, or
一緒の人たちはあなた置いていかれちゃったの？
or it
はい、お水飲
happened
んで。
to him before?
お家どこ？
Ah.
6月町。
So that's the first time they met.
私3月町なのよ。歩ける？ねえ。
He looks to me more beaten than drunk.
翌朝、目を覚ますと 僕はあの今
He
に
was
いた
just drunk.
お姉ちゃん
Oh.
来たよ。あ、来た。
So they really aren't family or anything, but
ここ
that's their first encounter. That's her.
味噌汁飲むか
Definitely
い？
her.
初めてなのになぜか懐かしいあの古い家にこれが僕とあかりさんの
Yeah.
そしてひなちゃんとももちゃん三姉妹との
So they were sisters. I'm sorry. They're all sisters? No.
付き合うならこういう先輩が一番よ。
付き合う？
優しくて頼もしいもの。
はい、もちろんです。桐山くん、なんだって僕に頼りたまえ。
後輩をいじめたり、甘つ
He was just praying that he would destroy Kiriyama. Why the hell is he acting all sweet now? He's in front of her?
さあ、じゃんじゃん飲みたまえ、桐山くん。僕のおごりだ。よーし、よく言った。それでこそ一茶だ。なんで俺がおごることに？一茶くんに。
You said you'll pay. He said he should pay. Alright.
ここにいるあかりさんはいつものあかりさんとは違う
Definitely. She looks.
どっちも
He's doing her job well. That's why she's different. She's the job person in the work. We all are different at work. Maybe. Like we all have different personalities, and I like the fact that they're bringing it here.
パンもカップラー
For him, he seems to be a one-dimensional person. He acts the same wherever he is. Be it alone, be it with his friends, be it playing shogi, be it with the three persons. And for the others, like for the normal persons, like we're not the same real person. Like we act a way at work, and we are a different person within our friends. We are a different person with our families. No, the levels of respect to the bunch it differs from family, from friends, from work, and like the trust and stuff like that, which changes the personality. And I'm glad I threw that a little bit here to see how
水も
you will
あとトイレットペーパー
develop.
しょうがない買い物に出るか
All right.
倉庫と会社と工場ばっかりで食料品日用品はこの橋を渡った反対側のスーパーに行かないと手に入らない弁当屋が近くにあればいいのになファミレスとか立ち食いとか一人で入るの苦手だし橋を渡った向こう側は三月町あかりさんたちの住む町だ暑い日陰がない溶けるこの町に越してきてしばらくの間どこを歩いても夢の中にいるみたいだった音がよく聞こえないし
So he's not originally from. So he's not originally from this town. So that's a thing to add to the story.
慣れない町に
Yeah.
そして一人暮らしに
That's
でも
He's
知ってる人
lucky,
が
yeah?
できた途端橋の
He was
向こうに
lucky.
色がついたような気が
Now
した
living alone in a different place.
い
That's
つ
a
でも
tough
おいでって
experience.
言ってくれたけど本当かな
At the start, might get used to it.
おいでと言ってもらえ
Some
た場
might
所ができただけ
even
で
love it.
その言葉だけで嬉しくてお腹がいっぱいでもう十分な気がした
Great.
なんだろう焦げ臭い煙の匂い花火
Oh. It's not a place under. What's this? Is it barbecue or? That's the smell. There will be barbecue.
ああそっかお盆か
Ah. What's obon? Ah, here she is.
ももちゃん
All right.
くんだ。
Yeah, she's so different when she's not the at work one.
カップ麺と菓子パンね。食べに。はあそっか。桐山くんは私とひなが作った料理よりカップ麺
No, no, that's not it. He's just
ねお姉ちゃん。
He's just a shy person. He does not like to burden people. Has something to add about his personality.
そうじゃなくて
Yeah. He just does not like to burden other people.
俺はその
はいこれ持って
え
お一人様3点限りなのよ今日はこれを買いたくて来たのうちは夏の間おそうめん大量に消費するから
Alright.
ちなみに今夜はこれレイ君唐揚げは好き
Alright. Like he will end up paying for that instead of getting the whatever he was initially getting. Another glimmer of hope in his personality. I like it.
僕はあかりさんになんとなく逆らえない
吐いちゃいなさい楽になるから
Oh, so that was back when he was drunk.
吐き方知らないの仕方ないな指噛まないでねちょっと失礼
Just tell him. Just tell him how to do it himself.
最初に一番
Whatever.
みっともないところを全部見られてしまったからもう取り繕えないのだ
こんにちはおばちゃん朝の枝はまだある
はいよ。これこれこい。日が暮れちゃうわよ。
そうなのお買い物を長引いちゃって
Alright, alright.
急ごう思ったより遅くなっちゃったひな宝禄のお皿持ってきてあとマッチもあついたこれ触っちゃダメよモモ
ああそうかこの匂いだったんだ街中に溢れていたのは
そうだ、これに乗って帰ってきたんだ。ばあば。
Alright, grandfather.
そうか、わかんないか。だよな、わかんないよな。
Yeah.
でもこうすんだよ。じいちゃんのばあちゃんも母さんもずっと
Yeah.
みんなこうやってきたから、これでいいんだ。
Alright.
坊主のご両親のお墓はどこなんだ。
It's just funny. Those cats are funny.
長野です
Like they are the second funniest cats ever after the one in Psyche School. Though that cat, you know, the one that he keeps ignoring, that's my favorite cat.
そうか、遠いな。
さあご飯できましたよ
じゃあ食おうか。もううまく上がってるな。
今日はひなが開けたのよ
そうか。
油跳ねたここあらあら二度揚げしたからね
そりゃいかん。
Alright.
南高の時計、じいちゃんの引き出しに入ってんから。
思い出話も何もなく夕げは進むきっとまだ
Alright.
傷は生のまま乾かずにこの家に横たわっている
That's a
僕の時はどうだったっけ泣き止んだのはいつだっけ
what
落
was
ち
it?
着いたのはどれくらい経ってだっけ変なんだ思い出せない
That was a car accident. Right?
ずっとぼんやりしている
That was a car accident. Man.
あの日からぼんやりしたまま他にすることが見つからなくて帰り際あかりさんがご飯と唐揚げを詰めて持たせてくれた
帰ったらすぐ冷蔵庫に入れてね食べるときはチンしてね月曜の対局が終わったらまたおいで
Right?
ちょうど
Will definitely do, but I
ご
want.
ちそう作るし誰かいてくれた方が
気が紛れるからとあかりさんが言ったような気がしたけど、小さすぎてよく聞き取れなかった。
Yeah, so that's yet another personality we'll get to dive into to know more about. Akari.
帰り道、風の強い橋の上、お腹に抱えた弁当がまるで小さな生き物のようにあったかかった。
Beyond the bridge. Yet another smooth episode, and I like that. Like diving through the character of a person, getting to know more from him, what he says about himself, and what he says about things, and how he talks and how he reacts. That's how I love the character to be built, not by what others tell about him and what others perceive. Like usually in anime, you don't really get to know about a character from himself and from how he acts more than you get to by what his friend says and what others says. Like, he's strong, he loves to do well, he will help people, and yeah, that's what I like about my boy. He always dives for the ball, things like that. But when you get to see how he talks and how he talks about the weather, how he talks about the personality of Akari, the one that he sees at home, the one that he sees at work, and how he views the board, like you can tell he's a very observant guy, and that adds to his ability to play shogi. That, like, as I said, he's a one-dimensional person that everything in him is always out there. Like the personality he has while playing shogi is the personality he has while interacting with people. Like he try to read what people are doing, what they're thinking, and what they're saying before they're saying it. Like he does not just let the flow be, and that adds more to his iselessness, and that adds more to his introvertness. And there will definitely be that one event, whether it might be love, whether it might be loss in a game that he's used to winning, or it might be some kind of loss of a family member, of a friend, that he will finally face something that's not within the reach of my reading. I've never read that. I've never reached that level of feeling the game, of noticing, I've never reached to that level, and so it will be some new addition to his personality. I would love to see that soon, or maybe later, when we get to have enough characters. That, like, now we have the family members. I'll call them family. The three. I'll call all of them family. Add in the grandfather. We have Issa, and we have Smith, and we have the chubby guy we got in the start of the episode, and the man said that he was a stepdad, the one that we beat in the previous episode. And so I believe we need some more characters before we get to the real events, the big events, to develop his character, to rise with his character a little bit more, characters of the others. Yeah. See you in the next episode.